Good day and God bless once again. For this video lecture, we will continue in the discussion of the Module 4 uh, entitled Part 2 under the topics for formatting cells. Okay, so the following topics to be discussed here are first, setting cell type. Next is setting the fonts. Also, we will discuss here text decoration in MS Excel, and we will discuss also how to rotate the cells and setting the colors as well, and the modifications for text alignments. And we will discuss here how to use the merge and the wrap commands, and how to change the borders and the shades, and lastly, how to apply formatting. Alright, so to start, let me open. No, I believe this sheet, we already used this one for the previous topic. So, so let's discuss first, uh, how to format the cell or setting cell type. By the way, MS Excel can hold different types of data like numbers, currency, dates, and etc. You can set the cell in types, or you can set the cell types in various ways. First, you can right click on the cell and then choose format cell, no? So makita nimo sa options na ay nakabutang format cells. Now if I'm going to click this one, this dialog box will pop out, no? Uh, if you can observe, we have tabs, no, at the top of this dialog box, no, namely the number, alignment, font, border, fill, and protection. So let's go to the number, no? So here you can uh, set the category of your cell or the format of your cell, no? So if the format of your cell is number, you can choose number and then set the decimal places, no? For example, for this cell right here, we're gonna click this one and then okay, kanina lang, we can change the format of this one, no? Let's select the number and then add decimal places, no? So in this preview we can see uh, how many places were being added. Okay, so you can also use separator, no, for uh, thousands, no? You can click that one to add separators, and then if your data or your numbers include or require decimal places, you can actually set this one to 2, or depende sa inyong preference. That for now, let's just uh, set it that way. So let's click OK, and the cell format is changed, no? So naada na siya og decimal place and comma for thousands. Also, you can click on the ribbon, no? So from the ribbon, there is a home nga tab, no? You can go here sa uh, you can look for that option in the group name number, and then click this dialog box launcher. Okay, so that will also take you to the same uh, dialog box for changing the format, no, of your cell. All right, so again, Now, if you can see here, all right, so in the category, you can see the following categories. No, we have general. This is the default. No, actually, this is the default cell format of the cell. No, and it has no specific number format. Okay, so for the number, this displays cell as number with separator. For the currency, no, this displays cell as currency with currency sign. So kung unsay sign nga imong ibutang, for example peso or dollar, you can actually use this format. No, for example peso man ta, so I'll just click OK. No, for example kani, don't forget to highlight, no, and then format cell, and then go to currency. Okay, so click OK. So mabutangan na siya og decimal places. Okay, so balik ta. Next is accounting. No, by the way guys, naa siya'y kuan diri sa ubos, naa siya'y definition, no, for you to further understand, no, kung unsa pay kuan pwede ani nga kuan category, no. For the accounting, this is similar to currency, uh, but this is used for accounting purposes, no. Accounting formats line up the currency symbols and decimal points in column. So nagyapon siya symbol, the decimal places, and the sample here. Okay, so for the date, this displays various date formats, no, which are available under like this one, no, kaning makita nimo sa type dari. These are the available formats that you could use. For the time, this display various time formats under available types as well. Okay, for percentage, uh, obviously this displays cell as percentage with decimal places, like you can put decimal places but with the symbol of percentage uh, at the end of the digit. For fraction, this displays cell as fraction, like 1/4, 1/2, no, as you can see in the type, na siya 4/8, 2/4, and etc. For scientific, this displays uh, exponential, no, like this one, like what you have seen in what is shown here in the sample, no. So exponential na, like taas na kayo og decimal places, or taas na kayo og digits, no, ang ato ang numbers. For text, uh, this displays as normal text, no, exactly as you entered. For special, this displays formats of cell like zip code, phone number, no, the array, and so on. For custom, you can use custom format, no, using this, no, as what is seen in this one, in the types, or the type the number of format code using one of the existing codes as a starting point. Okay, so naapod siya date, no, so boolean, and so on. So those are the various cell formats. All right, so now let's go to setting the fonts. Now, this is just very basic. Now, if you know how to use uh, Microsoft Word, so it has a similar functions for setting the fonts. You can assign any of the fonts that is installed for your printer to cells in a worksheet. Okay, so to set the font, you can set through going to the home tab and then in the font group. So kani siya, there is a font uh, right here. So this is the font nga group. All right, so for okay, so we have available here like the font style, no. So makapili ka like I want to change my title, no, to different font style, and then also I can tweak to my own reference sizes. All right, so aside from that, you can actually set your font from format cell dialog. So na-add lang ka sa kanisya sa dialog box launcher, and then you can set the font this way. Okay, so if you can see, kanina, this is actually the same uh, prompt, or what we call this, the dialog box sa pagset na to sa format, no, sa atuhang cell, but on the under siya sa font na tab. Okay, so naa diri ang fonts, the style, the sizes, if naa ba siya underline, and the color as well, and then the effects. Okay, or you can press control, no, and then one to open the font, no, uh, or to set font from format cell dialog, or shift control, no, you can click shift control plus F. So you have three options, no. You can go to the home tab, and at the font group you can just click this icon, or yeah, this button, and then the other one is to press control plus 1, or shift plus control F. All right, so you can also change, no, the text decoration of the cell to uh, dependent to change its look and feel. That depends on uh, your kuana din preferences, and there are various options that are available in home tab, no. First, you can use the bold, no, as what you can see here, naka bold ni siya. If I'm going to trigger this command, this will disable, no, mga itataglain. For example, kani siya. So if I'm going to click bold, so obviously that will bolden the text. Uh, Also, you can go to kuan gihapon. You can go to the dialog box launcher, no? Diri sa font style. Italicize ba siya, regular, bold, or naka-bold and italic. So you can see naman the preview of your text here sa preview nga box. You can use italic, no, to italicize the text, no, and use the underline to place an underline of your text. You can also use double underline, no, so that is the output. So there are more text decoration options, no. So if you're going to go here, there are uh, other three, effects options you can see, like strike through. So this is what will happen to your text na siya line sa tunga, or superscript. No, this is used for text such as naka na siya place, like for example naka first, no, we can apply superscript or subscript. So mo ang effect. Okay, so for the subscript, this is the effect. Okay. Okay, in MS Excel, you can also rotate the cell, no, by any degree, no, to change the orientation of the cell. So, all you have to do, okay, let me just, okay, all you have to do is to, again, no, go to Home tab and in the alignment group. Okay? So, sa alignment group na ta. Yari. Uh, this is located right next to the font nga group. Okay. So, you can choose options. Now, this one, if you see this uh, command with an icon like this, no, naka-diagonal siya, that is uh, the command, no, to change the degree or the orientation of the cell, no. So di mo nang i-click, here are the options, no. You can uh, choose angle counterclockwise, angle clockwise, vertical text, rotate text up, rotate text down, and format cell alignment. What you can see here on the left side, no, naa siya A, B, and then arrow. Actually, mao dyan na yung porma sa text nga mahitabo, no, if you're going to choose that option. For example, angle counterclockwise. So, ang mahitabo sa text, inana po siya. So, drag lang na to para makita, no? Yan, for uh, angle clockwise. For vertical text, no, naka-vertical siya. Rotate up, rotate down, and for formal cell alignment, no, you can change here the format, no, to set the degree for rotation, no. Kung specific, like for example, how many degrees of the orientation, so diri nimo siya iset, no. So makita man pod, no, how this preview is moving. Okay, so for example, 45. Okay, 45 degrees. Okay, so 45 degrees pod ang slant niya. Okay? So, again, this is the same dialog box. Makita na to ganina sa number, the font, and the alignment. So, here, you can change the text alignment to horizontal. If horizontal siya, if naka-right ba siya, naka-center ba, okay? And if the vertical, if naka-bottom ba siya or naka-top or naka-center. So, let's just say center. So, naka-center siya. Alright. You can also change the background color, no, of the cell or the text color. Okay, so kani ang color man sa text, no. Diari naman nato siya makita ang color sa text, diari sa font nga group. Okay, to change the background color, okay, this is how you can do that. You can go to Home tab again, in the font group, and then the background color, no. This is the text font, and this is the background color. Okay, nasa murag kanang lata sa pintal nga giyabo. So that is for the background color. This will change the background of your text, obviously. So, yan, no. Okay, so to disable, balik ta dire. So to disable the orientation of the rotation orientation, you can just click again, no? Like na-activate na siya, you can see there wala ilaing na-activate. So you can click that again to turn off, mura siyang button, no? Yeah, or switch. Okay, para ma-off, no? Kasi mangita mo diri og kuan, sir, wala may none or no. So you just can click this again to turn off the rotation. Okay, so there you can change, no, the background or the yeah, the background color of your text. For the foreground, that will change the text. This is the foreground or the font. no? Yan, foreground color. Or you can right click the cell and click the cell for format cells, or right click and then choose the option format cells, and then in the font tab, no, you can select the color of your foreground or your text. Okay, so the same ra gihapon sila og output ato ganina, no? Kung i-change na ko diari, mura po dito ma-change gihapon siya dadto. All right. So if you don't like the default alignment of the cell, you can make changes in the alignment of the cell. Okay, so here are the various ways of doing that. So to change the alignment, no, from the home tab, uh, you can change, no, if horizontal ba siya or vertical ang alignment. Okay, so by default, ang Excel, it aligns numbers to the right and text to the left. So again, if numbers siya, automatically i-align niya sa right and the text to the left. Now, for example, kani, or let's uh, write or let's input a number here, no, sa tapad. Okay, butangan natin ko 100. So, ako nang i-enter, so mo-align siya diretso sa right. So, kung text po na siya, sa left pod ang iyang alignment. And that is the default in Excel. And you can actually change that, no? So here, there is a alignment ng group na atay. This is for the vertical kani. Horizontal lang sa taas. So, dako na ko. So, sa horizontal, makita nimo, no, like mo align shot, mo top align, mo middle align, and then mo bottom align, no. Ay, sorry, this is for vertical. Vertical din ni siya. So, patindog ang iyang alignment. While the second one is the horizontal, no. So, left, align left, align center, and align right. Okay. So, that is for the alignment tab. You can also do that, no, by going here and then for the alignment, no. Okay, so mao na ni siya. All right, so balik ta for the horizontal alignment, left, this one, left indent aligns the cell contents to the left side of the cell, no. So I think pakita man po ninyo sa output if you're going to choose that option. Center, obviously center, right indent for right indentation. For the fill, this repeats the contents of the cell until the cell's width is filled. So, okay. So, kung fill, no? Okay. So mao na siya, tatabalik ta. So, this repeats, no, again, the content of the cell until the cell's width is filled. So, kung, for example, center na to na. Okay. Okay, so iyan ang punon and then that will carry or continue the say tawag na mo diretso siya and then mo ato siya sa ubos, but it will still be uh, so aligned, no, aligned in the left. Okay, so no, so kung i-center nato ni siya like that, so ang center sa text mao ra pud siya makita, but kung naka fill siya, so mao na siya mahitabo. Okay, so ang katulang uh, makater no sa isa ka cell ang maigo ra pod, but showing the the gikan sa sugod hantod sa makaya sa cell nga pwede niya ipakita. And for the justify, this justifies the text to the left and right of the cell. So this option is applicable only if the cell is formatted as wrap text and uses more than one line. Okay, so applicable lang ni siya, no, if nagamit tag wrap text kani siya, no. So kung uh, well, kung i-click to nimo, that will automatically enable the wrap text, no. So okay, ato nang na. So butang-butangan lang nato. So kung dili siya maka-justify, no, dili siya makita ang sumpay ani, so dili siya mo naog, no. Kung i-wrap nato, so kung asa lang taman, no, kung asa lang taman ang width sa cell, dito lang pod taman ang text. So munaog na pod ang the rest ana sa line. Okay? For vertical alignment, we have top, which aligns the cell contents to the top of the cell, now as what you have seen earlier. And for the center, it centers the cell contents vertically in the cell, and for the bottom, it aligns the cell contents to the bottom, and again napod siya justify, which justify the text vertically in the cell, no. So all right, so kung i-justify nato siya vertically, makita tong first part. Ganina kung horizontal, syempre ang horizontal nga ang first part pod gihapon, pero pa horizontal siya. Kung i-justify nato ni siyang duha, okay, so same thing will happen, no. This will actually feel, no, punon jud na niya, no, bisan pagpadakaan ako na siya, it would still occupy, no, the entire cell width. Okay. Okay, so balik na to. Okay, so that's it for text alignment. Next, uh, in MS Excel, you can enable to uh, you can actually enable, no, that the cells to be merged, no. So ato na lang i-delete, and then the salary. All right, so align. No, so when you merge cells, you don't combine, no, the contents of the cell. For example, kani siya. Kung i-merge nato na, so mag-error siya. Okay, so merging cells only keeps the upper left value and discard the other values, and we don't want to do that, no. So dili siya pwede i-merge. Rather, you can combine a group of cells, no, into a single cell that occupies the same space. For example, kani siya, I believe under gihapon ni siya ani, so therefore we must merge this two cell, no, para ma-appeal ni siya. That for the sake nga ma-appeal siya sa sa iyahang sa tawag gani iyang width or sa iyang scope. So you can merge cells by going through the home tab again, and then under the alignment, no, naatay kani siya merge. But if I'm going to maximize this one, so inani siya ang purma, no, kaning merge and center na siya options such as this. Okay. We can merge, and then that will put the text in the center of the merge cells, and then merge across. This will actually merge the uh, cells, no, for example, kana siya. Or this one. Siyempre, kung kanilang ma-merge man na siya, but how about this one? Uh, we have like 4 rows, no? And 5 columns. So, kung ato nang i-merge across, no? Horizontally, that will merge, or ang row nga cells ang ihang i-merge for the merge across. So, kani, kay isa raman na siya ka cell, you can just opt to merge and center. Okay, so mo na siya output. So, to disable, again, so parera siya sa orientation ganina, you can click again this command. Okay, so again, to choose merge and center or any other options for the merge, nata siya sa home tab. Or you can go to the dialog box and then alignment. Okay, so from the alignment, nara siya diri kaniya under sa text control, na siya yung merge cells. For additional options like merge across, again, when a multi-row range is selected, this command creates multiple merge cells, one for each row. Okay. For merge cells, that merges the selected cells without applying the center attribute. And unmerge cells, it unmerges the selected cells. For the wrap text and shrink to fit, no, this will do if the text is too wide, no, to fit the column with, but don't want the text to spill over into adjacent cells. No? So for example, we have batang-batangan na lang na to. So you can see that the text is spilling over to the adjacent cell, right? So to avoid that, okay, let's go to the alignment, and you can use this option, text control shrink to fit. This will reduce the size of your font or wrap the text, no, para dili siya mo spill, but moadto siya sa ubos, and it will not spill over to the adjacent cells, yet it shows the the it shows all the content of your cells, no, bisag unsa siya kadaghan. All right, so for the borders, MS Excel actually enables you to apply no borders to the cells, no. For applying border, first we're going to do is to select the range of the cell. So dapat natay selection daan. So for example, kaning region, you want to add border for this region, no. You can right click this one and then format cell again, and then go to border. All right. So sa border, you can see here the line style, the color. For the line style, na siya mga broken dots or broken lines, or na siya continuous lang or bold nga line or thin. Okay, so for example, let's just click this one, thin. For the color, no, you can choose no your preference sa color here. Kung automatic, default niya is black. For presets, no, makita na to diri sa previews what will happen sa presets. Kung outline, that will apply border no to each cell. No, if customize, you can go here dire kung top lang or bottom lang or left side lang or right side lang, right? Okay. So I will choose for now this one. Okay, this will outline everything. All right. So if I'm going to click, no, so that will uh or this will be the output or the result. Okay, so you can also go to your home tab, to your font group. You can apply borders by this one, by this command. No, so uh, for example, the array for the rest of the cells down here, I want to do the same. No, you can choose the borders. No, from here, so I can select all borders to apply borders to, to all of cells. Okay, you can also draw, no, kung specific lang, ana, to disable, again, click again. You can also erase the borders, no, ana, by clicking the erase. Disable it if you're not going to use this one anymore. Click again. And for the line color, the same lagi hapon to ganina, the styles. Okay, so kung mas preferred or much easier the array, you can use this command, no? Kung gusto mo dito, you can right click, highlight the region, right click, format cell, and then click the tab borders, or you can go here. So click this one and then more borders, no? It will still take you to the same dialog box. You can also apply shading, no? You can add shading to the cell from here, no? Kung specific, you can actually select color for the shading. For example, kani siya, title, ana. All right, so I think it's the the last topic for module 4 part 2. So again, you can format cells by right clicking or highlighting the region first, no, and then right click and then click the format cells. All right, so that's it for this topic, and thank you.